Center on this monumental day for Murray State University. My name is Josh Bruner, excited to have everybody here today as we recognize a very special individual as well as open a very special building. At this time, if everybody could please turn their cell phones off, my favorite thing to remind everyone about, but if you could take a quick moment, silence everyone, and at this time we will welcome our Director of Athletics, Nico Yanko.
Welcome everybody. Josh, thank you very much for the introduction. Great to be here with everyone today. There's a lot of smiling faces. I know mine in particular is smiling after some recent news from our Board of Regents meeting. But I want to acknowledge a few people before we get to celebrate the man of the hour. Okay? We're really excited about this. First and foremost, the Board of Regents, just thank you all for your leadership and your hard work and dedication. Dr. Jackson, President Jackson, and Ms. Karen's here. Dr. Jackson, thank you for your leadership. If you don't mind, do a second round of applause. I know he had a big announcement recently, and we're just grateful for his leadership. So, Dr. Jackson, congratulations on your announcement. To our head coaches, our student athletes, thank you for being here. To our staff for the events planning for today and for the hard work ahead. Brock Rydecki, Greg Fry, Sam Shipley, Madison Kirby, Josh Bruner, and our operations team. Thank you all very, very much for the hard work that goes into setting up today. The mayor is here. Mayor Rogers, where are you? Thank you, sir. Appreciate you being here. Marnie, thank you for being my rock and holding down Cheney and Gino right now. Good job, guys. You're doing great. Yeah, thank you. And to the family of Leon Owens, appreciate you all being here. Ms. Kay, thank you for being here, and so many friends and family members. Appreciate you guys making it down to celebrate a tremendous man. But Chairman Owens, today we celebrate you, a transformational leader on this transformational day for Murray State. Thank you for all you do for us. Thank you, sir. Today we get to etch your legacy in our university's history, although we know we're just getting started in our pursuit of our shared vision for excellence. Vision is expensive, but not nearly as expensive as not having a vision. Thank you for being the spark to ignite that vision. Our commitment is to continue to live in our vision and not our circumstances. Chairman Owens' story is incredible. It's inspiring, and it's forged in faith, family, and fortitude. Incredibly inspiring man. Thank you for inspiring me every day. Thank you, sir. The chairman is the epitome of what it means to be a servant leader who has tremendous perspective and respect. Okay? Those are rare traits today, and I hope our young people continue to learn from how he chooses to live his life every day. As a servant leader, he invests his time, talent, and treasures. I actually don't know when he sleeps, okay? He's driving back and forth to women's basketball games. He's here, he's there. We just appreciate him. He's our biggest cheerleader and a bold advocate for young people, continuing to break down barriers and help others achieve their dreams. Dr. Jackson and I, we say it all the time, but athletics is the front porch of our university and our community, right? So it's only fitting that moving forward, the first face you get to see who's going to welcome you to Murray State as part of the Leon Owens Winter Circle Plaza and Performance Center is Chairman Leon Owens. So congratulations, sir. Before Dr. Jackson takes, he and I have some nice tokens of our appreciation we'd love to present you, and then from there, Dr. Jackson will take the stage. So, Chairman Owens, a hard hat for fitting for today. Autographed by both of you. Put him in the middle.
Say if you want to look at Dave right here.
Thank you. Good job. Now welcome Dr. Jackson, President of the university. Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you all for being here. And Nico, thank you. Thank you and your team for all that you're doing to Advanced Racer Athletics. We greatly appreciate it, and let's give Nico and everyone with Racer Athletics a round of applause. They're doing a fantastic job. We have, some of this is redundant, but I feel compelled to do it again. But a lot of coaches are here, a lot of student athletes are here. The reason we're here and is to serve those individuals, the front porch of this institution. And let's give them another round of applause. But today we're here for a groundbreaking. It's a multi-million-dollar upgrade to the CFSB Center and to unveil an important new addition to the CFSB Center and Murray State University. And literally, the board just approved this initiative just about 15 minutes ago. The Leon Owens Winner's Circle and Performance Center, and most importantly, as well, related to that, related to Chairman Owens, the renovation to this facility. But first, I want to recognize the Regents again for their vision and support of many years. And I'm going to ask you to stand, if you would. I want everyone to see the Board of Regents of Murray State University. Some of you may not know them. My wife Karen is here as well. But if you all would stand up, please. I want everyone to know our Board of Regents. And the good work that they do. Also, Nico, you didn't introduce Marnie and family, and I don't think. But we're glad you're here, and we're glad the kids are here, and I know they're so excited because it's a special time of year for them. And great picture in the Murray Ledger and Times just a few days ago as well. The family, Regent Owens family. Janet was not feeling well. She's not here today. Janae, I was hoping Kaylee would be here. We love Kaylee. We see her often. Kay Bottoms. Others from Swift and Staley, Mr. Lonnie Crowdis, our friend who I called or texted actually earlier in the week and said, please, let's get a good crowd here for this event. And Mr. Crowdis is a great friend to Chairman Owens. He's a great friend to me. He's a great friend to Murray State. He's an honorary racer, as is Big Ed, who is here, who feeds us regularly, and we appreciate Big Ed. He's a great friend to many of us. And Reverend Hudson, it's always good to see you. And Reverend Hudson has had a couple children come through here that I knew quite well many years ago, 15 plus years ago, or maybe even longer. We won't talk about that. But they did well here, and they're fine young men, and we appreciate you being here very much. And we appreciate what you do, your community. CFSB has a number of people here. Thank you for your support, the original naming of this facility, the Regional Special Events Center. The first gift that was made provided the practice facility, the Gene W. Ray Center, and we appreciate their good work and support, as well as many others that are here who've been supportive with major gifts to make all this happen, including Chair Owens. And today we have about $12.75 million raised for this initiative, raised from generous gifts from individuals. And let's give ourselves a round of applause. That's fantastic. I've known Chairman Leon Owens for a long time, so I won't get into how long, but a long time. He's one of the finest people I know. And I know anyone who knows Leon well will say the same thing. He's a leader, he's loyal, he's kind, he's generous, he has a deep faith, he's a true friend to many in every respect. He has a big heart. His generosity occurs in really a quiet and selfless way. He's never going to talk about what he does, so we have to talk about it for him, to thank him for the good work that he does on a regular basis. If you find yourself in a bunker, and I hope none of us do, but sometimes we find ourselves in a bunker. He's the guy you want in with you. He is loyal to a fault. He's going to be with you in the good times, and he's going to especially be with you when times are not as good. And Chairman Leon Owens has never forgotten his roots, most importantly. And that's important to me personally. We have very similar backgrounds. I've had the honor to serve with 26 different regions at this university and 6 chairs in my tenure. No chair has worked harder, been more committed, traveled to more events, attended more activities. I mean, I feel terrible. I really do. Recorded more miles on campus and off campus. I think I go to a lot of things. He's lapped me a couple of times. Than Chairman Leon Owens. The author Albert Pine said, "What we have done for ourselves alone dies with us, and what we have done for others and the world remains and is immortal." Leon takes this quote to heart every single day. And he's left a lasting mark here, and he's left a lasting mark in many places that he has touched throughout his lifetime and career. Good friends are a great treasure, and Chairman Owens is a treasure to all of us. And a simple thank you today seems inadequate, but Chairman, thank you for all that you do for Murray State University, for all of us individually, and for me personally. Your friendship's invaluable. Everyone, Mr. Leon Owens.
Thank you all very much. I greatly appreciate it. And I didn't know the mayor was going to be here, but Mayor, thank you for taking time out of your schedule as well to be here. I'm going to be a little bit redundant on some of this. And as Dr. Jackson knows, for those of you who do know me, this is the last thing that I want to be doing right now is up here. I'd rather be in Pogue picking through some of the salad that Jill knows that I wouldn't be eating. But no, seriously, I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here this morning. To my fellow Board of Regents members, President Jackson, Athletic Director Yanko, faculty, staff, coaches, student athletes, and friends, we would like to thank each of you for taking time again out of your busy schedules to be here today. I'd also like to thank President Jackson and Director Yanko for those gracious and kind words. I really didn't know who they were talking about, and I truly didn't pay them to say all those things. On behalf of my family, keep yelling, buddy, that's good. On behalf of my family, wife Janet, my daughter Janae is here. I have a bonus daughter, Alicia, she's here. And the boss, my granddaughter, she's unable to be here. She's in school, wasn't very happy that she wasn't able to make it, but school's more important. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you as well to Dr. Tina Bernat and the naming committee for selecting me for this honor. I would be remiss if I did not recognize a few other individuals. I don't know if I'm going to, but I guess I will, who are present this morning. But Dr. Hudson, my pastor, my friend, he's here. My Swift and Staley family, Miss Kay Bottoms, Miss Jessica Newman, Mr. Steve Jones, they've all been lifelong friends, and they're just great people. Mr. Big Ed, owner of Big Ed's restaurant, he'll be feeding again student athletes for the Dunker Awards this year, so we're looking forward to that. This next person, Mr. Lonnie Crowdis, he's the owner of a small disadvantaged business in Paducah, Kentucky, but Crowdis Maintenance and Cleaning. And then another lifelong friend, Mr. Art Davis, retired principal and just a solid individual. I appreciate you taking time to be here. Each of us have a story that is unique and personal. Choices and decisions that we have made that have shaped who we are as individuals. Traditions and values that have been instrumental
in framing near-term and long-term aspirations and goals. Visions of success and triumph that have been temporarily postponed due to setbacks and disappointments. Doubts about our abilities that have taken a front seat in our minds. In 1922, Murray State Normal School and Teachers College, now our beloved Murray State University, formed its first intercollegiate athletic teams. These initial teams, which included football, basketball, track and field, were organized by the school's first athletic director, Mr. R.L. Newman. Mr. Newman also served as football coach, and the student athletes were primarily students training to become teachers. The teams competed against other small colleges and local high schools, and the early years of Murray State's athletic program were marked by a lack of resources and substandard facilities. The football team played its home games on a field located on the outskirts of Murray, while the basketball team played in a small campus gym. Despite these obstacles, the teams were able to establish a competitive tradition that has continued today, racer athletics. On March 1, 2019, the Murray State University Board of Regents appointed Dr. Bob Jackson as the 14th president of the university. Dr. Jackson inherited successive years of declining enrollment, campus facilities in dire need of repair, and an athletics department that had been on university self-imposed probation for numerous years. Recognizing the need to ensure the competitiveness of Murray State athletics, Dr. Jackson recommended and the Board of Regents approved the move from the Ohio Valley Conference to the Missouri Valley Conference on July 1, 2022, for all sports except rifle and football. On July 1, 2023, football joined the Missouri Valley Football Conference. During Dr. Jackson's tenure, the athletics budget has increased, and the board has approved today the first major renovation to the CFSB Center since its construction. Following the move to the MVC, Dr. Jackson wasted little time in assembling a search committee to fill the athletic director vacancy, and on September 1, 2022, 2 months after the move to the MVC, Murray State welcomed home the university's 10th director of athletics, Nico Yanko. Director Yanko has been phenomenal. He's basically raised $1 million a month since he's been here. So roughly $26 million in 26 months. He's elevated the profile of Murray State athletics. He's resourced the athletic teams, renovated athletic facilities, hired an outstanding football coach in Coach Wright, who's in the back, and exhibited visionary and innovative thinking in the evolving world of intercollegiate athletics. Recognizing the need to ensure Murray State enhances our student athletes' experience from recruitment through retirement, the athletics department partnered with Swift and Staley, Inc. to launch the Dennis Jackson Leadership Program. With a focus on academic excellence, community service impact, career readiness, financial literacy, and mental health, our student athletes have attained the following since the launch of the program, and I think this is extremely important. The highest grade point average in school history, 3.34 during the spring semester 2024. All sports achieved a 3.0 or higher grade point average for the first time in school history in the spring of 2024. The student athlete graduation success rate of 94% was the highest in school history in 2024, with 7 programs attaining a GSR of 100%, tripled the hours of community impact with over 1,600 hours, visited over 35 schools and 150 elementary school students through the Classroom of the Month initiative. Competitive success. Our women's basketball team is ranked the highest in school history, 47th in the nation. Our men's basketball team is ranked 22 in the mid-major top 25. All sport programs have made the MVC postseason tournaments with 3 conference championships. In this era of transactional college athletics, our coaches and staff have found a way to maintain a relational approach. The student athletes and their respective families have made a decision to entrust their well-being to us and we should not take that lightly. As I conclude, I ask that we recognize our student athletes in attendance today and encourage and support them. So all student athletes, let's stand up. Come on, let's go. As Dr. Jackson has said, you all are the reason that we're here, and we appreciate you all making the choice to come to Murray State. Today is about enhancing the student-athlete experience and ensuring the tradition of racial athletics continues to thrive. God bless it. God bless each of you, and thank you very much.
In my notes, I was going to ask for another round of applause, but I think he'd throw something at me, so we're going to move on from that. This will conclude the formal portion of our press conference indoors. We invite everyone outside. We'll do the official unveiling just out front of the CFSB Center, and then we'll move a little bit farther into the lot where we'll do a formal groundbreaking as well. So again, on behalf of everyone at Murray State Athletics, thank you so much for attending today's event. We hope to see you outside, and then afterwards, please join us back inside for some light refreshments. Thank you all, and go Racers.